Hey guys, John here at Strong Life Club. In today's video I'm going to talk to you about the importance of collecting as much data as you possibly can. This is going to really hold you in good stead for long term. So it allows me as a coach and as you as a client to be able to see if anything needs to change, if you're actually on the right lines. So many people have been making great progress, but they're not actually realizing it because they haven't got enough feedback, enough data coming back to them to tell them that everything is okay, keep making progress. So I'm going to go through some real kind of basic stuff and some more kind of underlying stuff that you may not have thought about when it comes to data and the kind of signs and signals that it will let you know that you're on the right track or that something needs to change. So the main ones to consider when looking for results and making consistent progress is I've listed them here. And the first one most people might not have thought about, but energy levels, your stress, sleep and motivation. Now if all these are in a good place, then you will make progress. If your energy levels are down, you're not going to really eat well. You're certainly not going to train very well or optimally. If you're highly stressed, you're not going to stay focused on what you need to do. You're probably not going to prep your food correctly. You're not going to get great sleep. And actually sleep is a huge one. Being able to recover from training is really, really essential. Motivation. So we need to make sure you're motivated. If you are motivated, you're probably feeling good in the gym, you're eating very well. So it's all really good signs. So these can't be overlooked. They really need to take into consideration. Photos don't lie, so make sure that you're taking photos. I always like to get people to take photos every 4 weeks. It's really, really good. Making sure that they're quality photos, so in good lighting, natural lighting, they're in the same spot as they were before, and every 4 weeks. Measurements, again, every kind of 4 weeks are going to be really, really optimal. Measurements can sometimes knock people off in terms of if they're not doing it in the right or the same place as they did before. So I usually take an upper arm, usually go from my right side, in between my shoulder and my elbow. I also do my upper leg on the right side again, making sure everything stays consistent. My hips and my waist. Now when it comes to hips and waist, it can be quite deceiving. Some people might do it from different areas. So I always try and look at your hips, the widest area, and your waist, just the narrowest area. So visually see those two areas and try and get the tape measure on those spots consistently. Clothes. If your clothes are feeling good, so they're not so tight around your hips or your waist, if your arms are fitting better into your tops, again, they're all really good signs that you're moving in the right direction. And then obviously we've got scale weight. Now when it comes to scale weight, it's really important that you use them to your benefit. So if you're someone that has a poor relationship with scales, you kind of dread it through past diets that have made you to get onto scales and looking for drastic weight loss, might not be great for you to go straight in with the scale weight. It might also be someone who can only probably just do it once a week. But if you have a better relationship with scales, doing it frequently throughout the week is going to really give you some great feedback. But there are some things that I would like to say about scale weight that you need to consider. I'd always do it at the same time of the day. So I would always do it as soon as you get up. You get up, you go to the toilet, and then you step on the scales. This is going to give you more frequent, more consistent reading when it comes to scale weight. Same day. Make sure it stays consistent, because if you don't, you do it at different times of the day, you're not going to get a true reading from that. Okay, so be careful when it comes to scale weight, but it does play and can play a significant role in feedback and data. Training performance. Now this is coming into more ones that you may not have thought about in the past. Training performance. Now if you're training really well, you're able to improve on your lifts, your performance is up, it's a great signal. So a signal to say that keep going, you're doing really, really well. Recovery, you're able to recover. Now, yes, the day after training, you may feel a little bit sore in those target muscles that you've hit the day before, but you're able to recover after 24 hours you're feeling good and you want to go again. It's a real good sign. So as you can see, there's quite a lot there that you can really consider when it comes to data collection, and all of this is really going to help you stay motivated, stay focused, and keep pushing forwards. And as soon as these things start to go the wrong way, we can then start to move things, we can then address it and do something about it. So if you're constantly feeling hungry, you're constantly sluggish, haven't got any motivation, or you're feeling tired, then we can start to change things with your nutrition, or bring down your cardio, or manipulate some aspect to help you feel better so you're able to continue to make progress. So collecting data is really important, and if you can do it from as many different areas as possible, it's only going to look after you for the long term. And this is how people get those true transformations. So consider it, take as much as you possibly can, and then you'll be able to really see that you're making true progress.